Eric Bates once said, quote, "There are no negatives in life, only challenges to overcome that will make you stronger." Unquote. Namaste. There have been global-wide closures of schools and colleges in more than 114 countries all across the world, which has affected about 1 billion students. There also have been countries where schools and colleges have not been shut down, like Australia and Sweden. While in India, some schools stopped teaching entirely, while others resorted to online education. For people like us, online classes is a great solution in the short run, but it also produces a digital divide. It is all right for people like us who have the availability of internet to conduct such programs like college fine arts. But what about those people who do not have internet available to them? Now you might be wondering how many people in India do not have internet. The statistics will shock you. Several of such families run their daily affairs through day-to-day earnings. They have lost their livelihoods after the lockdown. Neither do they have the money for their children to go to school, but they would not want them to go to school because they have to bring back some money back home. These children would be pushed into child labor. Nowadays, the students are already under a great stress. Stressful situations for parents are being created as well. Some private schools and colleges are only conducting online classes and charging fees despite that. And in some places, fees are being hiked, which is a huge issue for the parents because you already know the economic situation of our country. Constant online classes for 5 to 6 days, prolonged exposure to the screens with headphones on is not an ideal scenario. It is extremely stressful and leads to increase in anxiety and depression. Take, for example, my personal experience. I am standing in front of a camera and not an audience. Human interaction among the students have gone to such a low level. In extreme cases, even in our very own state of Kerala, students have committed suicides. But at the same time, online classes are a boon during a period like this. Traveling to schools and colleges would bring us in contact with several people, making us more vulnerable to diseases. For those who are staying far away from the schools and colleges, they save time, money, and energy. Slow learners like us can have their own pace in learning, and if you don't remember anything from your classes, you can always go back to your videos. Thank you, coronavirus, for shutting schools, closing markets, slowing work. You have reminded us to be grateful for what we have, to not take anything for granted. As our normal life comes to an end, we are learning to appreciate it for its luxuries and its routines. Thank you.